All right. So, counsel, one of the first things into giving someone help is they have to acknowledge that they need help, and it appears that he doesn't, according to him.
Sí lo hay. No puedo decir que andaba muy tomado porque,
There is a problem. I can't say that I was very, very drunk,
pero sí había tomado 2 cervezas grandes y era todo.
but I did have 2 large beers to drink, and that was all.
All right. So, here's the thing. Either you're going to speak in Spanish or you're not. If you're going to speak in English, then I will excuse the interpreter. Do you understand?
Sí,
Yes.
All right. Do you wish to have the interpreter continue?
sí,
Yes.
All right. If the interpreter, if you could raise your right hand for me, please. Do you solemnly swear and affirm you will faithfully translate from English into Spanish and Spanish into English? So help you God.
I do, Your Honor.
All right. You can lower your hand if you'll state your name for the record.
Good morning, Your Honor. My name is Catalina Delgado, spelled Delgado, license number 2222.
All right. We're here for sentencing. Have parties received the PSI and TAP evaluation?
That's correct, Your Honor.
I have your honor.
Any corrections from the state?
No, Your Honor.
Defense? All right. You entered a plea bargaining agreement, Mr. Ramirez. According to your plea bargaining agreement, punishment is to be assessed at 5 years in the prison. There's $1,000 fine. You entered an application for community supervision. The state is opposed to your application. State, do you have any witnesses?
We do not, Your Honor. We argue based on the contents of the PSI.
Defense, any witnesses?
No, your honor.
All right, state, you're opposed?
We are opposed, Your Honor.
You may proceed.
Yes, Your Honor. As the court can see from the list of criminal offenses that this defendant has previously, this is his, I believe, 9th DWI. It looks like he was sentenced to prison 2 previous times for DWI 3rd. He could have been enhanced to a habitual offender and been looking at 25 to life, and he was not. Given this kind of overwhelming propensity for him to drive while intoxicated, I think it's clear he's a danger to the community and to society, and he should go to prison.
All right, defense.
Your Honor, I understand that he's got an alcohol problem. I think he understands that. However, he hadn't had any convictions or anything since 2013. This was an error. I think he takes responsibility for that. We're asking the court to place him on probation and transfer this to Del Rio, where he's going to live with inmates.
All right, if the court were to grant him his application, he would be going to safety. But any objections to the court reviewing the PSI or TAP evaluation?
No, Your Honor.
All right, so according to this, just 1 second, that shouldn't be in there. According to this, it says that guilt is minimized. What is that about? Oh, I'm so sorry.
I can't hear with the printer, Your Honor.
No. According to that, it says, according to the PSI, it says that he minimizes his guilt. What is that about?
But I don't know, Your Honor. You see that that's too.
All right, you want to raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Arcadio Ramirez.
Alcadio Ramirez.
All right, according to the PSI report, it says that you've minimized your guilt in this offense. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right, so counsel, one of the first things into giving someone help is they have to acknowledge that they need help, and it appears that he doesn't, according to him.
No, sí necesito yo.
No, I do need help.
Help for what?
Pues para ponerme yo del alcoholismo.
To get better from my alcoholism.
All right, but according to the PSI, you say that you were not drinking alcohol, you were not doing drugs or any of that in relations to this offense. So it appears that you don't need any help because according to you, there are no issues.
Sí lo hay. No puedo decir que andaba mucho, muy tomado porque,
There is a problem. I can't say that I was very, very drunk,
pero sí había tomado 2 cervezas grandes y era todo.
but I did have 2 large beers to drink, and that was all.
All right, any other questions from either side?
I have some. Ramirez, you know you have a drinking problem, not correct? Yes.
Yes.
You understand just because you had 2 beers, 2 large beers, whatever. That doesn't mean that you're seeking to minimize this. You understand you do have a drinking problem, correct?
Yes.
And are you asking the court to help you in trying to solve this problem?
Of course.
You're asking the court to place you on probation? And also,
Yes.
she indicated that she wants you to go to Satan. Do you have any problem with that? That's an alcohol in residential treatment program.
Okay. Está bueno.
Okay, that's
Oh.
fine.
Is that
Fine.
what you'd like to do?
Está bien.
That's fine.
But that's what you'd like to do for.
Sí.
Yes.
All right, this is where we are in this case. I'm looking at his criminal history. All of his criminal history is related to alcohol use.
Yes, sir.
And it appears that he was only placed on probation once for being intoxicated, and that was from 1999. And he was revoked and he was given 90 days in jail. And then he picks up another DWI in 2009, he had a DWI. And then 2013, he had a DWI and he was just sent to prison. I could send him to prison for 5 years. I don't know how much time he'd serve on a DWI. Normally on DWIs, people are doing probably about 4 years or close to the 5. But after he comes out, he's still going to have his drug or alcohol problem that he hasn't addressed. So I'm going to give you 2 choices. These are your only choices. Do not ask for anything else because you only have 2 choices. 1, I will sentence you to 5 years in the prison. Or 2, I will place you on probation for 8 years. You are going into inpatient treatment, and that inpatient treatment is at the prison. Those are your only 2 choices.
Voy a estar por 5 años.
You mean I'm gonna go to jail for 5 years?
Let me just talk. It's nice and it's your parents and your work. That's a president. We're trying to. There's this.
Está bien.
All right, so here's the thing. Do you want prison or do you want treatment? Each one is going to require that you go to a lockdown facility.
El tratamiento.
The treatment.
All right. State you may be excused.
Thank you, Judge.
The court is going to sentence you to $1,000 fine. That will be probated. The court will grant your application, sentence you to 5 years in prison, suspended and probated for 8 years. In custody, he is to be transferred to safety, and he's to remain in custody until transfer. And that's to be followed by aftercare. There's to be no driving for the duration of probation. Proof of employment within 45 days of release. No employment as a home health care provider or with minors. And you said you wanted a transfer?
I'm reading one. ¿Te querías ir a muera del Rio. Sí. If you want to move to Del Rio, you're,
All right, transferred to Del Rio
which is
upon release from inpatient treatment. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, ten days in the Bexar County Jail as a condition, ignition interlock for the full term, DWI education course, Victim Impact Panel Live, 90 sober meetings in 90 days upon release. Probation, is there anything else? Is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful?
No,
All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it?
yes,
Because this is plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
yes,
All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. When you are drinking and you're intoxicated, anybody can be killed. And what I've discovered is that usually the person who's driving intoxicated, they're just fine. They end up killing somebody else. If you do not take care of this problem and are serious about it, you're going to end up spending the rest of your life in prison. Do you understand?
yes.
All right, good luck to you.